Hello everyone, this is Ervin from ESCBubble and I'm joined by Laura Thorn, who's competing in Luxembourg's national selection. Laura, lovely to meet you.
Hi, thank you very much for inviting me.
How are you doing and how was this entire holiday period for you?
Really great. I really needed time to rest, especially because, as I work as a teacher, I have to use my voice a lot, but the voice needs a lot of rest to work correctly, right? And it didn't get much rest since September, so I really needed this 2 week. I'm 2 weeks off because I have the school holidays.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it's doing a lot of good to my voice right now to just rest.
Are you also resting from all of your rehearsals and your preparations for the Luxembourg Song Contest, or is that
Yes,
full on?
yeah, it's getting serious now. We start rehearsing on I think the first day is the 15th January.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely have to be. The voice has to be well rested and
Yeah.
well prepared for that. So yeah, exactly.
Tell me, how did this entire story come about and how did you decide to actually audition and enter Luxembourg Song Contest this year?
So it's a pretty funny story because I didn't really plan to do it at first,
Mhm.
but I was contacted by a songwriter and a producer in July, I think. So I got a text from an unknown number saying, "Hi, I wrote a song for the Luxembourg Eurovision Song Contest. And if you want, I can send you a demo version of the song, and you could send us a video where you sing it if you're interested."
Mhm.
But it just came out of nowhere, and I was like, what is happening? And then yeah, they sent me the demo version of the song, and I found it quite interesting, and I love the project, so
Mhm.
I gave it a shot, and I made the video, and yeah, they liked it, and that's how far we came with it. So it's a pretty funny story to just get this text by an unknown number and being like, okay, how do they know me?
But what actually drew you to La Poupée Monte le Song? Why did you
Well,
decide to absolutely go for it?
well, first, I love the fact that there's this connection with the France Gall song "Poupée de
Hmm.
cire, poupée de son,"
Yeah.
especially because it won Eurovision exactly 60 years
Hmm.
ago. So I thought that's such a great idea, like to really honor. Luxembourg and its history with the Eurovision Song Contest, but there's also like a modern touch to it,
Hmm.
especially with the lyrics, to say, yeah, rebellion, the puppet isn't controlled on the outside, it has its own mind or whatever. So I think it's really great to honor the history, but also give it a more modern touch. I really just loved the idea and the project, and it's a really fun song too.
Hmm.
So everything drew me to it.
And what do you want to tell to the audience with this song, and how are you planning to perform it on stage during the show?
Yes, so the story behind the song is like, a puppet or a doll. It has to be controlled by someone
Hmm.
on the outside, and here it's like, no, the puppet has its own power, and it can control itself. It doesn't have to be controlled by someone else, but it can just do whatever it wants. So it's
Hmm.
kind of like rebellious, but also kind of feminist,
Okay.
and I think that matches really well with today, like 24 2024. So yeah,
2025 in a bit.
yeah, right. um so that's really great, and the performance is going to reflect that
Mhm.
very well. So the performance is going to reflect that story behind the song, so that's really, really cool.
Is anyone in particular going to join you on stage, or are you going to have some dancers with you, or what can you tell
Yeah,
us?
I don't think I can say the details because
Mhm.
there has to be some kind of surprise too, right? But I
Obviously.
will be alone on stage, and there will be dancing. So yeah, you can expect a really fun and cool performance.
And did you watch Eurovision over the years? And was there any song that stayed with you that you liked in particular?
I didn't watch it so much lately, but when I was little, we watched it every year with my family. So
Mhm.
my parents and I, we sat down in front of the TV, and it was family night in front of
Mhm.
the TV, and we all did like our rating, and
Mhm.
it was really cool. And then we stopped doing that as I went to go to my studies and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So but yeah, when I was little, we definitely watched it a lot. And a song that I really love from Eurovision is actually a song that I think it participated 2 years or 3 years ago. It's Voila from
Mhm.
Barbara Pravi. I really love that song, and I think it doesn't really give me Eurovision vibes. It's a
Mhm.
really simple song, and I love the fact that without having a whole performance and dancers and stuff like that, she was just alone on stage and singing, and everybody loved it. And it was the song that had maybe had the most impact. So I
Mhm.
found that really powerful that she was just able alone on stage with her voice to have so much impact. So I
Yeah.
love that song.
It was indeed truly like captivating, and
Hmm.
you don't need that many effects and like that much going on stage because sometimes
Yeah.
less is more, and she definitely made that work.
Yeah, exactly. There wasn't a sound in the audience.
Yeah.
Everybody was like,
And what would it mean to you to actually maybe win Luxembourg Song Contest and represent Luxembourg in Switzerland?
oh God, it would be really crazy. I'm still not really realizing that I have made it to the finals. So winning, I would just be like, what happened just now? I wouldn't. I think it would take me a lot of time to actually realize it. But yeah, it would be really great. It would be a dream come true. I always wanted to have a big experience like that, and sing on a big stage with a big audience. That has always been a dream of mine,
Mhm.
and I always wanted it to happen, and I didn't think that it would happen so soon, because already here for the finals at Rockal, that's also a really big stage. Like you never have the opportunity to sing there. There are just really big singers coming to Rockal to sing. So just the finals, that's incredible enough for me. So even
Mhm.
if I don't make it to Eurovision, it has already been a really big experience for
Mhm.
me. But yeah, even better if I go further. I mean,
And what is going to be your plan after Luxembourg Song Contest and after hopefully Eurovision as well?
well, again, I haven't really thought about that yet.
Mhm.
I always kind of just go with the flow. I
Mhm.
don't really have plans like, oh, I absolutely want to do this. This is my goal. I just kind of I see where it goes, and I'm open to everything. And I think it's better to think that way, because if you have a really like concrete goal and it doesn't really go your way, you're like, oh, but I absolutely wanted to achieve this, but now it goes this way. So now I'm just open to everything,
Mhm.
and then I see where it goes.
Yeah. And there's a lot of fans from all across the continent and all across the world as well
Great.
who love your song, who support you,
Yeah.
and who might actually vote for you
Yeah.
during the night. What do you have to say to all of them?
Well, first, thank you so much for the support. I was really surprised by all the messages that I got
Mhm.
from everywhere in the world. I didn't expect that, and like it makes me really happy to think that people just take the time to write me a message. And really, I get really long messages, and I'm like, wow, this person really just sat down and took like 5 minutes to tell me, I love your song and I support you. And I think that now in this busy world today, nobody does that, I feel like. But yeah, so I think it's really great to have people take the time to tell you that they love what you do and that they support you without even knowing you.
Mhm.
This is so powerful, and I didn't expect that. And so yeah, the thing that I just want to say is thank you so much for all the love.
Well, Laura, thank you so much for your time today, for talking to me.
With pleasure.
I wish you the very best of luck in LSC, and who knows, we might see you at Eurovision as well.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thank you very much.